Hey everybody, Brian and Coreene over at Strong Tower. We are socially distanced at 6 feet apart. That's what these cones are for. So hope you're having a good morning. We want you to move with us a little bit. We're excited about this. So the things that you'll need today are some light hand weights. So if you have, just like some 5-pound dumbbells, fairly light weights, I'll let you go grab those. And then we'll get started in a minute. Coreene, invite you to open us up with prayer. And if prayer is not your thing, guys, feel free to go get your hand weights, go grab a bottle of water, turn us off, that's fine. We're going to go for it anyways.
Yes, we are. So thank you, Lord, first of all, for who you are. We love you. We know that you are in control. And we just release your goodness and your love and your peace and your provision. We are hearkening to your heart, Lord, and we know that you are with us. So thank you for even working through us as we move our bodies, Lord, and we shake off just the heaviness, Lord, and we just know that you're here. So thank you, and we love you. In Jesus' name, amen.
Amen. All right, so we're going to assess first. If you guys don't know, we do neuro training here, and that means it's basically like a brain-based approach to movement. So we a lot of times want to analyze or look at what type of output we're getting from our body when we give it an input. So we're going to do some sensory input here in a minute, and we want to get a baseline for range of motion and just get an assessment first so we can come back and continually reassess, see what that input or stimulus is doing for you at home, and you can kind of figure out on your own what to practice, what really good inputs are for your body and your brain. So we're going to start with feet together, knees locked. It's important that the lower body stays the same or we'll skew or change the assessment. So knees are going to lock each time, and then we're doing a forward bend and just reaching down, seeing how far. We can do a couple to warm these up. People will say, well, am I just getting more range of motion because I'm stretching more? Not necessarily. If we find a bad input and a good input, we can prove that to you over and over again. So Coreene's going to do some sensory, just lead some sensory warm up. And the reason we're doing that first is sensory stimulus is really important. The sensory cortex is right next to the motor cortex in the brain. So areas that activate together will work better if we kind of pre-activate. So that's what we're going to do with sensory.
Great. So what we're going to do is we're going to actually take kind of our nails or our fingers, and we're going to bring them through our, kind of massage a little bit our scalp. Because what we're doing too is just bringing great awareness to our own bodies, which is good. All right, then we're going to take and we're going to go ahead and just kind of pinch our earlobes and maybe even massage them a little bit. So we're also, as you know, the skin, well maybe don't, but the skin is our largest organ. So as we do this as well, we're drawing blood up and out to the outer parts of our body.
Yeah.
All right, so then we're going to take our palm. We're going to go ahead and we're going to get our pec and shoulder area. So you do about maybe 4 or 5 at each part of your body. We'll go through it kind of quickly. And then we'll hit the other side. Woohoo, I think somebody said hi.
What's up?
What's up? All right, then we're actually going to do our arms. So the inner arm, we're going to go all the way down through our fingertips. And then, then back down, and we'll do that like 3 or 4 times. Yep. Then we'll flip it on over and come on up. All the way through, yep. And we'll do the other side, so. I'm missing our members.
Yeah, seriously.
And then back up. But at least we get to say hi. All right, then we're just gonna go ahead and we're gonna find our ribs. And we're just gonna go ahead and rub the rib area. Do some good breathing.
It always reminds me to breathe.
Deep breath. All right, nice. Then we're actually going to take our knuckles. We're going to put them in kind of that kidney, that lower back area, and just go ahead and do some circles. One way, you can go circles the other way. All right, so we're going to go ahead, and this time we're going to actually go down the fronts of our legs, and then we're going to go back up the back, and now we're going to go back, the other way. So we'll do about 4 or 5 of these. Very go. Nice job.
Awesome.
And then we're going to do, where if you're near a wall, we're actually going to go ahead and the bottom of our feet, we're going to go ahead and massage. You might have some areas that are tight, but just go ahead and massage your foot. It should feel good. And then we'll do the other side. So you can either balance on your own or go ahead and be near a wall.
Feels good.
Yeah, it does.
Wish I'd bleached my socks. All right. So,
All right.
Then we're going into joint warm-up. So again, buy a chair or a wall if you need to balance, because we're going to be on a single leg for some of this. Let's get into the wrist and the ankle. So I want you to find your left ankle and your right wrist. That's task number 1. And then we're going to make a big circle through both at the same time. Bonus points if you can move one direction and move the other the opposite direction. For now, I'm going with easy and going the same direction. Then we're going to switch the other ankle, other wrist. Again, hold on if you need to. If you're wanting to challenge your balance or you're good with balance on one leg, go ahead and do it that way as well. Then we're going to move up to the knee and the elbow. So opposite sides, if we stay in a lunge position, bring the arm out to the side, make a loose fist, and then we're going to circle the knee and the elbow together. So that forearm and hand are coming in a big circle around the elbow, the knee's going around the ankle, then let's reverse, go the other direction. And so what we're working on is brain body maps. We're mapping different positions for the knee and the elbow at the same time. Same thing other side, so lunge, come around with the elbow, around with the hand and the knee. Way to go.
Great coordination, you guys. You got this.
Good job out there. So opposite, we're going to move up then to hip, shoulder. Let's bring the leg up. Again, hold on if you need to. And then the opposite shoulder. So we're going to circle through the hip. These are front circles. The ball and socket joint of the hip and the shoulder have a lot of range of motion available. Hopefully, that's kind of like the natural state of them, at least, if we move enough. So you can imagine you can get into a lot of different positions with these shoulder circles, hip circles. Today we'll start out with just going a little bit to the side, a little bit out in front. And good. Then we're going to get into the spine a little bit. So gentle movement, we want to make sure that you're in your pain-free range of motion. We talk about practicing pain-free movement because then we're establishing the right neural connections in the brain, and we want to just establish good pain-free movement pathways. So do what feels comfortable for you here. We're going to bend the knees a little bit, tilt your head side to side, so some lateral flexions.
Nice little crack there.
Yeah. Self-adjustment. Think about lengthening crown of the head towards the ceiling as you come through the middle. Let's go up and down, so forward and back. Again, gentle range. Let's move to the thoracic spine or mid-back. We're going to side bend right to left. Good. Keeping the hips and low back fairly stable on this one. And then low back stable again. Let's add in rotation. So we'll go rotate right, rotate left, bringing that sternum or chest bone right, left. And then let's move to the low back. So knees are bent, slightly bent. I'm going to posterior tilt my pelvis, so a little bit of posterior tilt. I'm going to bend to the side, through the front, to the other side, and then up. So
this always feels so good.
Feels good. Yeah, for me too. So gentle movement through the low back there. Let's do a couple each direction. And then back around. Great job. Whew. So she'll be feeling warmed up. Heart rate up. Coreene's going to go into some foundations movement. So kind of more muscle prep before we get into some conditioning.
Yes, exactly. Should we do a test yet? Or
sure. Yeah, so let's reassess. Yeah. Great idea.
Okay.
So feet together. Thanks for catching me. Sometimes I forget to retest. So
wow. Yeah,
so if you got more range,
I sure did.
A little bit more range of motion too. So
yep.
Those joint movements are good. The sensory was probably good.
Yeah, sensory I know for me, and every person is different, so we try to find out what works best for each individual person,
Absolutely.
but I have always known sensory is good for me.
Good.
And for those who have good love language that need, especially
Yeah.
right now because we can't
Yeah.
hug, you know,
Sense
so
of touch. Yep.
doing some stuff for yourself is a good thing.
And we'll remind you, wash your hands at the end. But
Yes,
go
exactly.
ahead.
Okay, so little foundations,
Yeah.
really, really good for posture, lower back, our whole posterior chain, which is all of this. So you're going to get set up in a position. You can just unlock those knees. First movement is actually going to be hinging from the hips. So you're going to come over and hinge from the hips. And right there, we're going to put our arms straight and we're going to raise them up. And as you slowly raise them up, you should almost feel, you will feel probably, just a little bit of tightening in that lower back, which is actually meaning that you're strengthening that area. And you might be able to see I'm actually shaking a little bit. So this is the neuromuscular, working together. And make sure you breathe, right?
Yep.
And then the next movement is you can push your hips back. At the same time, you're reaching out with your fingertips. Now I'm really sensing, what are you sensing, Brian?
Oh, a good hamstring stretch.
Hamstrings.
Back of the legs. Woo.
Woo, feels good, right?
Yep.
Yep, as long as we're
Strengthen
not
our
pushing
back.
into any pain.
Yeah. Good.
And then go ahead and put your hands on your shins. Now we're going to come up with a back that's nice and straight. Yep, no curving. We're just going to come up. We're going to take a deep breath in. Good. Yeah.
Awesome.
All right.
All right. So what we have for you, core cardio, right?
Core cardio
Yes.
Tabata. We're going to
All
get our heartbeat up there, right?
So yeah, respiratory system's really important right now. We want to help you kind of get your heart rate up, work on that stamina and endurance. So we're going to do Tabata rounds where we go 2 movements and you're going 20 seconds of work followed by 10 seconds of rest. We're going to ping those 2 movements back and forth. So
yeah. And so I'll be doing just the regular movements, and Brian's actually going to show some scaling models
Yeah,
of it.
yep.
And just bear with us because
Yep.
we really didn't go through this together. But
So
we
yeah,
wrote it down,
more
so.
advanced, challenging. Go with Coreene. You want the milder version. I'm being not lazy today, but I'm gonna take it easy today. So if you want the milder version, you can follow what I'm
Absolutely.
doing.
So we're going to show you the 2 movements first. So we talk a lot around here about lymphatic system and
Yeah.
bouncing and jumping, how
Huge.
important that is.
Yep.
So we're going to go ahead and bounce.
Bouncing.
Now
Yep.
you're going to do some just
So I'm
low
just gonna
bouncing.
march. Yeah.
Yep.
So
this is
low-
going to be the first movement. You can even,
impact.
if you've got a jump rope, go grab it. Jumping is so amazing for our immune system. So that's what we're going to do first. So we're just showing you the different movements.
Okay.
Secondly is going to be bird dog. So after that 20 seconds and the 10-second rest, we're going to quick go down and we're going to do those bird dog holds. We're actually going to hold them. I'm going to show you what that is. So we're going to be on all fours. And the first movement is going to be opposite arm, opposite leg. So that arm and that opposite leg. If you notice, my leg is out straight and I have my foot flexed as if I'm pushing against the wall. My arm is up here. Now the other thing to take note of is your hip. Just make sure your hips are nice and parallel. And holding this for 20 seconds on and 10 seconds off. Then we're going to come up during that 10 seconds and go right back into it. We're going to do 4 rounds. Whew. You guys
so
ready?
We'll have to remember which side we're reaching with, right? So we're gonna alternate
Yes.
each time.
We'll
And then
alternate.
if you want to be up on a box, couch, countertop, you don't have to be on the floor. We can still get into that bird dog position with a good opposite arm and leg reach, low back stable if you're elevated a little bit.
Yep.
All right.
All right.
So let's do this.
Remember, we're starting with some bouncing. Have your
20
water
seconds.
near you. Here we go. 20 seconds is going, you guys. Let's do it. Woohoo!
Good job.
Do some breathing. 20 seconds on. Remember, we're going to go right down into that bird dog.
You got this. Woo. 5.
3, 2,
Nice.
1, and down we go. We have 10 seconds, so take
Change
either
position.
change position. Oh,
Good.
that's right, yeah. So 3,
All right.
2, 1. Bird dog, go up. Make sure you're breathing.
Nice job.
20 seconds can seem like a long time, but you guys got this. Good form. Reaching, reaching.
Woo. Feel the glute.
Here we go, we're almost there. 3, 2, 1. Rest. All right, we're coming back up. Grab your water. Make sure you got water next to you.
Hydrate.
Here
That's
we go
it.
again. Alrighty, let's bounce. Woo! We got this.
Bouncing, marching if you want to.
Yes.
Low impact. Yep.
Woo! Woo. If you want to do it a little bit more, you can do some kicks.
Woo. Hey.
We got this. Breathe. Better turn around. 2, 1, and rest. Not rest for 10 seconds. Head back down. Let's do the opposite side. 1 and go.
There we go.
Oh, good. So he's not kicking me. That's what you said. Okay. Woo. We're having fun.
Good job.
Yep. This is a good time to move our bodies, guys.
It is.
It's release.
Super important. Yep.
Yeah. Hang in there. You got this.
Good job. Almost there.
And down.
Nice job.
Back up. Ready for our third set? You ready?
I think so.
Good? Doing good? All right. Bounce again. Here we go. Bounce or,
Or march.
yep, jump, bounce. March is good. Whatever way you move your body, that's all that's important.
Yep.
Woo!
If you have a trampoline or a little boundary
Oh,
at
yeah,
home,
those are great.
fantastic to do this on. Yep.
Love those.
Good for your lymphatic drainage, immune system.
Rest back down again to the other side.
Bird dog again. Yep.
Bird dog again. Here we go, guys. Up. Leg is straight back. Make sure the hips are nice and level.
Neutral. Yeah. Good.
You guys are doing great. Woohoo! All right. We didn't know we were going to do this until we came in this morning, so let's just do it. 3, 2, 1, and up we come again. Woo! We'll take a break after the fourth set, but this is the fourth, right?
Yeah, coming up on it.
Woo!
Yep, yep,
All right.
you got this.
3, 2, 1. Woo! Go! Have fun with this, you guys. It's a good time to have some good laughter,
It is.
too. Laughter is the best medicine, right? Let's keep going. Keep being goofy. That's a fun thing, too. Let's keep bouncing.
3, 2, 1.
1.
Way to go.
Whew. All right. Last bird dog on that opposite side again. All fours. 2, 1, and go. So hopefully you can hear the buzzer back there. We're not always on cue, but we're working on it. All right, head is neutral. Woo! Good breathing.
Yeah, we fight through.
Woo!
Strong
Can feel
work
it.
out there. Keep it up.
It's good. Yep. 3, 2, 1. Woo!
All right,
All
loud,
right.
loud beat means you get a break. Way to go, way to go. That's the first superset. We're gonna talk you through the next 2 exercises. So the next superset, Coreene got wall press,
Wall press.
and I'll show the modification too. So,
Yep. So this is great for those inner abs.
Yep.
So wall press. Most of us have a wall or a door, something that you can press really hard against. So hopefully you can see me over here. We're gonna go ahead and place our hands on the wall or the box. And the key here is to press. And once you press, that activates those abs. So I'm also gonna move my legs, and then Brian's gonna show a scale to this. So here we go.
Good.
So we'll be bicycling.
Nice.
Yep, back and forth. I can feel it, and the more that I push, the more that you feel the abs.
Yeah, good. So
Brian?
scaled version, we're gonna push the low back into the wall, feet are forward. I'm gonna reach up overhead, and then if you're comfortable with it, a march. If you need one of those hands because you feel a little bit unstable, then we're gonna reach one, hold with one, reach the other, and march those knees up. Low back is pressed in the whole time.
So that's the first movement out of these 2. The next one's going to be a high knees and shoulder press. So if you do have soup cans or
Yeah.
dumbbells,
Yeah.
go ahead. Otherwise, you
Good.
don't need anything. And we'll do this at a couple different rates.
Yeah.
So knee up, shoulder press. Breathing. Okay?
Yep.
So that's the second movement. We'll be going back and forth again. 20 seconds on, 10 seconds off for 4 sets. All right, everybody grab a drink of water quick before we start.
Good.
At least I need to.
Go for it. Good. All right.
All right.
And then
Wall abs.
ready,
Ready.
set, and let's go.
Okay.
Yes, 20 seconds
Push,
on the
push,
clock.
push, push.
So,
Bicycle.
nice.
Push. And this is when we have to remind ourselves to really push in order to get that activation.
That's it. Yep.
Woo!
Good.
All right, press.
Yep.
5 seconds left. You guys got this. 3, 2, 1. Come on up.
Good
Woo!
job. Nice.
Hey, you too.
All right.
I'd high five you.
So we got high knees, yeah, high elbow.
High elbow.
Okay. Your elbow.
Here we go. Next movement. Watch Brian if we need a little bit more of a scale, and that's
Yep, less impact. You don't even have to bring the knees up this high. You do what works for you at home. Good job.
super important to be kind to yourself and your body and listen to your body and what I guess rate
Yeah.
you go.
Yep. So super intense.
Down,
Way to go, Coreene.
rest. Super
That's
intense.
awesome.
There we go. Back down to the
All right.
wall press abs in 3, 2,
Low back,
1,
forward.
and
Here we
low
go.
back down. Low back into the wall.
Nice.
Push,
Good.
push, push. Keep your elbows a little bent so you
Yeah.
have room to push. You can tell I'm pushing, I can't talk. Woo. Here we go, push, push, push.
Way to drive, way to
We
drive.
got it, you
We're
guys.
Almost there.
And
Almost there.
on up.
Good job.
Woo, got it.
You're awesome. All right.
We got
let's
it, we can do this.
go. Few seconds to
2,
rest. We're going
1.
again.
High.
Nice.
Woo! You guys got this. Just shake off any heaviness,
That's right.
emotions, stay in the body. We're getting rid of the negative emotions.
Yep.
Woo!
Energy begets energy too,
That's
right?
right.
So you
It's
move,
one of my
get
yes,
energy out, you get more back in. You
absolutely.
get filled up with good stuff here.
So, all right, here we go. Wall abs. Woo! All right, pressing. Woo! You got this.
Good job.
All right,
Stabilize.
way to go.
Low back pushed in.
3, 2, 1. On up, and I think we're on our last.
That's it. Good
Oh
job.
no, we're done.
Good too.
We have one more.
Yeah, I think it's another round.
Woo! One
All right.
more.
You got this. Here we go. Marches, presses.
I can't
shoulder
see the.
press.
Here we go.
Good.
We got it.
Good.
Woo!
Nice job.
Okay, heart rate should be up there.
Woo, finish. You got this. 4, 3, and 2.
Woo! Yeah, nice job, you guys. Seriously, way to go. All right.
Yeah.
We're gonna
Do
do a.
another one? I think we got another one.
How
It
about
just
that?
keeps coming.
Oh,
All right. So, wall press.
See? Coaches
You
get
got this.
confused too.
Coach.
Or at least this one does.
Coaches can get tired. It's all right. You're doing the
Have fun
tough.
with us.
Doing the tough versions. Good. Woo. Way to finish. Way to finish.
Okay, come on, guys.
I think this is gonna be it. Is that the loud beat?
That was
Oh my
loud beat.
goodness. It's about it. It's like the gift that keeps on giving. One more?
Okay, one more.
Yeah. Let's
Okay, let's do it.
shoulder press.
This is my favorite. Woo! Here we go.
Way to work. Feeling the shoulders, that's for sure. And I don't even have weight. Good job. Way to go, you guys.
Woo, we got this.
Last round, last
Hopefully you're
round.
laughing with us.
Last round. All right, there it is. There it is.
All right.
Good job. Awesome.
All right.
Reset.
Yep. Doing a vision reset.
Yeah, so
Okay.
one thing that a lot of people are doing right now is looking at their screens too much. Grab water. We're going to do a quick visual reset. So resetting the eyes, the visual system, there's 4 or 5 different variations or things that you can do, but one is blinking. So blinking is going to hydrate the eyes. You want to just stand, neutral stance, nice and tall. We're going to do some relaxed blinking. And there you go. Might buy my cone. All right. So 30 seconds of quick but relaxed blinking. Just get those eyes hydrated. If you have kids who are home right now who normally are not, they're living with you, remind them too if they're looking at their screens quite a bit. Go ahead and teach them the visual resets. Have fun with it. We could be like throwing a balloon back and forth, doing our blinking. So you're challenging the visual system, doing a little coordination, making it fun too.
Okay.
So
Should we
next
do it?
one, I think I'm ready.
Okay,
for
3.
planks.
Oh, we're gonna do the blinking. Did you do
Oh,
it?
I was blinking.
I wasn't blinking! I'm
I'm
gonna
sorry.
do 30 seconds. Were you guys blinking? Let's blink. 30 seconds, ready, and double blink. No, blink. Blink fast.
the blinking explanation. So
It was. I didn't know you were blinking while you were talking.
Should have covered that.
Okay, we're good, you guys. Hopefully you got the whole idea of why we're doing that and why you should do it throughout the day.
Yep.
Okay, awesome. We are going to go on and move on to 2 more movements. One is going to be planking on your hands or elbows, and the other one is good old V-jacks, or we'll show you some of the other ways to do that. So planking on hands, setup is going to be wrists right below your shoulders. In neutral position, we like to do a pelvic tilt.
Yeah.
We talked about that a little bit earlier, and that really protects that lower back.
Keeps it flat.
So, yep,
Good.
and keep your head neutral. Just neutral, not here, not here. I might look this way just to say hi and keep you guys going, but other than that, that's your plank.
And then we got plank on the wall or the box. You do the variation that works well for you. Again, posterior pelvic tilt, head's neutral, and hands under the shoulders.
Awesome. Second thing is those V-jacks. So you're going to be wide in your stance here, and pretty much you're going to do more like a sumo here. So the knees go out first. Here's my movement. You can come all the way down if you want. Just go where you can, and from there you're going to explode up.
Yes.
Whew. Good breathing in this one. Whew. Take your time. Don't just make sure those arms are coming all the way up. Yep. And we'll do
then
that.
we can do a step too. So
Yes.
less impact. You're just going to
This is really good.
step in, step out, and going through that sumo squat.
Okay, so those are the 2. I'm going to let Brian remember how many sets we're doing.
Oh.
Otherwise,
All right.
you guys, who knows? All right,
You ready?
I think we're ready for
Planks?
the plank first.
All right, here we go.
Okay,
Yeah, so
3.
ready for planks?
Yep.
And go.
Go ahead and go. Here we go. If anybody else needs a little bit more, feel free to move your foot, your taps,
Yeah.
but make sure that you can keep your hips nice and parallel.
Good.
Keep going and come on up.
Hit it.
Time to rock and roll here with some V-jacks.
Good.
Okay?
You got this.
All right,
4.
3, 2, 1, and go. Good breathing. Explode if you can. Or walk it, just like Brian.
Good.
It's a great all-over body movement,
It is.
as you can tell.
Nice. 4 seconds. Way to
Come
crank
on, you got
out.
it, you guys.
Here we go.
3, 2, 1. Back to our planks. This time we're going to go on our elbows, you guys,
Okay.
if it's something that you can do.
Okay.
So 2, 1, and go. You do that pelvic tilt, and make sure and breathe. That's important. Nice job, you guys. Keep going. Keep going. 5 seconds. Woo. We got 3, 2, 1. Down. So that was set 1, right?
First set.
Here we go.
We're going into second set. Yes.
Second set.
Here we go.
That was a trick question.
All right.
And go.
Good job. Good job. Good job.
Hey, you guys got this. Come on. It's a rainy day, but it's all about our disposition, our attitude. Woo!
Way to push. You got this. Nice V-jacks. You go with the depth that works for you too. So if we're going too low, you just stay in again.
Woo!
In free range. Good
There's a
job.
whole 10-second rest here. Back on our hands. Back on our hands. Here we go. 2, 1, and woo.
If you're elevated, you want to do some more. You can do some ankle circles here. Get creative with moving the joints a little bit too. Planks are really great for your midline.
Yes.
Work that core.
Okay. Woo.
So,
You too.
all right.
You're doing awesome.
Way to go at home. You got this.
Jacks. Here we go. Woo.
Oh, I'm jumping. Whoops. All right.
Whoops.
Step if you want to.
Slow it down, Brian.
Jump if you want to.
Slow it down. We could probably switch off.
Hey, that's if you want. Let me know. Let me know. I'll substitute for some impact. Good job.
I didn't get a workout in this morning. This is perfect.
Oh, good. Good. Awesome.
All right, you guys. So we're going back down onto our
4
elbows.
set elbows.
Yep.
Here
Here we go. Last set of, whew, and go. A lot of getting up and down,
Yep.
kind of on purpose.
Yep.
Breathe. Woo! Whether you're doing this now or later,
Yep.
nice job.
Good push.
Yeah. Woo, we got this, you guys. All right, last set of V-jacks, right?
Mm-hmm.
Oh, I love this. That's right. All right.
Feeling it.
Me too.
Legs are feeling it.
2, hopefully you guys are feeling it.
Yeah.
And go. Woo. Woo. Yep. Just make sure you get some type of movement in. Getting outside, you guys,
Yeah,
is going to be huge right now too.
Yep.
Fresh air. Go for a walk. Go for a hike. Woo.
There it is.
Nice job.
Good.
Wow. So,
Good job. We got one more superset for you. Hang out. Hang on. Stick with us. And then a visual reset. Yeah, so let's reassess too. Let's just see range of motion wise where we're at.
Good.
So feet together, take a second to take a deep breath. Knees are locked, coming back down. Good.
yeah.
And I'm
Wow, you're going
similar, yeah, similar, a little
Was
better
this-
than before.
Yeah, same with me.
And yeah, good.
So it's good.
All right. And then,
Good.
so
All right.
another visual reset you can do too is palming. So again, wash your hands when we're done, but you're gonna close your eyes, cover the eyeballs, and just spend 30 seconds to a minute, kind of shutting out all that light stimulus. Give your visual system a break. It's gonna help reduce threat levels, and it's a good reset, especially if we're on the screens a lot.
Yeah, it's good. Really good. Okay, so the next 2 movements is going to be bridges. So we are going to hold that bridge for 20 seconds. You can do a couple different things to do a little bit more, but I'll show you a bridge. It's going to be, should I go this way?
Sure.
Okay, so feet pretty close in, yep, and then do a little pelvic tilt here before you come up, and then you're going to squeeze, and you're going to hang out there for 20 seconds. You could put your hands up here and maybe move your hands a little bit if you'd like to. And what is the?
Yeah, so we're gonna just gonna go through a basic hinge. So if you're not wanting to get up and down off the floor, we'll go into a hip hinge. Bring the hips through a lot like we did in the warm up, but now more dynamic. So hips back, hips forward. We want to just make sure that we're keeping that low back neutral, and then squeezing the buttocks muscles at the top. So really driving those hips forward and getting a good glute squeeze, similar to the hip bridge.
All right, and that one we're gonna do with that is gonna be mountain climbers.
Yeah.
So
Okay.
mountain climbers on the ground can do it a lot of different ways. If you'd like the more advanced,
Yep.
it's gonna be actually moving. I've got socks on, so it's a little slippery. We can walk that out down here,
There you go.
or
elevate it to a wall. Elevate it to a couch, a countertop. We're gonna march up this way, and like Coreene said, socks on carpet may not be the best fit. It'll challenge you, but you might want to take them off if you want better traction. So
all right,
I think we're ready.
you got that.
Yep. All right.
Okay, you guys.
Oh.
Oh, I guess that was it. No, it's not it, you guys. We got one more set.
All right,
No
here-
stopping. Keep it going.
Here we go.
All right, bridges.
Bridges. Yep.
3,
Here's
2,
your hinge.
1, and go. I'll turn this way.
All right.
Woo. So hold that. Hold it. If anybody wants to do a little bit more, you can do some marching.
Okay, good. And then out of the hinge too, same thing. If you want to march it out, squeeze, back,
And rest.
squeeze and come up. Yeah.
There we go. Well, I really don't have to come up because I need to do mountain climbers down here, but you get to come up. All right, 1, and go. Here we go, guys. Come on. Woo. Explosive. Bring those knees up. Woo.
Good job.
We got this. Come on. You got this.
Way to breathe.
Woo.
Way to brace.
Here we go. Woo. 3, 2, 1, and up. I forgot a binder today,
Oh.
but that's okay. You know, you don't have that problem.
I don't. You can work on
Okay.
it. It might take a while.
1, back down. Let's go ahead and get it. Woo. I might do some arm here. Woo. You could even have a weight in your hand, a little one. Good breathing, guys. Tighten those glutes.
Good. Nice hip drives.
3, 2, 1, and flip on over. Just take a little rest. Deep breath. 2, 1, go.
Yeah, good.
Slippery socks. Should I put my shoes down again. Into bridge.
Hip
2,
hinge.
1, go. So again, you could even do a single leg. Woo. Squeeze. Good breathing.
Way to go, you guys. You got this. Woo.
Woo.
Keep firing it
3,
up. 30
2,
seconds.
1.
Hey, good
Woo.
job.
Flip
Nice.
over. Mountain climbers again.
You got this.
Oh.
What's this?
3, 2, 1,
There we go.
go.
Nice.
Woo. We got this.
Yep. Abs tight. Way to fire it up. Woo. Home stretch. Home stretch.
You can do it.
There we go. Now, this home stretch might be one of the most ironic things you could say.
Yeah, kind of these days, right?
All right. Sorry.
Do we have
Pun intended. All right.
2 more, right?
I think so. Last two. You got
Last
this,
2.
guys.
So I did a single leg last time on the one side. I'll do it here. Woo! You can feel the glutes and the abs.
Good job. Way to push through. You got this. Good.
We're almost
5
done, you
seconds,
guys.
4.
3, 2, 1, down.
Nice.
Oh,
There you go.
oh, here we go.
Last one.
Okay,
Last one. I'll pull it down.
last
Good job.
one. Wow, here we go, guys. Let's do it. Last one. Go all out or not. Listen to your bodies.
You. Yep. Good.
Woo!
Way to breathe. Way to brace. You got this. The
I'm gonna
last-
listen to my body. I'm walking it.
There you go. There you go.
Woo! All right.
Nice. There you go. Awesome.
Yeah, good job, you guys.
Good core. Good cardio.
Seriously, grab water.
Good.
Woo.
All right. So.
Lots of brain activity that
lots of
just
brain
happened.
activity. That's right.
Good stuff.
That's right.
You can tell.
Yeah.
And more energy.
Yeah. So my dad's an occupational therapist and went to this seminar for continuing ed on neuroplasticity. And turns out, like, one of the biggest things you need to do to keep your brain healthy is keep moving. So it's just essential, especially right now, that you stay moving. So cool down. As a bonus today, if you guys can do either the blinking or the palming visual reset, try to do that 3 more times today. If you got kids at home, try to have them do it with you or challenge them to do it 3 times as well. So cool down nerve glides.
You go.
Sure, we'll go 1 foot in front of you. We're gonna set that heel down but pull the toes up. So we're gonna work first on your tibial nerve. We're gonna swivel the bottom of the foot towards the outside, away from your belly button. And you want a 3 out of 10 stretch sensation here. So you might not be leaning as far forward as Coreene or I, that's fine. But 3 out of 10, stop at 3 out of 10. So we wanna be gentle with the nerves. You can then go ahead and drive the knee a few times. You're gonna bend and straighten.
Brian, why do we do nerve glides?
Why do we do nerve glides? To keep compression, entrapment off of the nerves, keep them moving in their channels, and keep those muscles firing. So it's like the electrical connection from your brain to your muscles. So important if you want to stabilize a joint to have strong muscles, but the nerves are kind of that important connection to the joints and the muscles. So
Awesome.
I'm going to pull up,
Here, yep.
swivel that foot, a little bit of knee bend,
Oh, there we go.
gentle again.
So where are you feeling this one, Brian?
Oh, behind the knee.
Okay,
Yep.
and I'm feeling it a little
Little bit lower.
Yep, a little
Okay.
bit, actually into the ankle.
Okay.
Everybody's gonna
Yeah.
feel it differently,
Yep, absolutely.
just depending on if they have it, if we
Yep.
have any.
Depends on where that nerve is tight and
Yep.
where kind of the tissue around it might be tacking it down a little bit. So that's what we're preventing. One more, so we're gonna go back to that first foot, heel down, swivel the bottom of the foot in now, or invert the foot, nice. And then again, remember 3 out of 10, you're gonna gently pulse through the knee. You could come in and out of your hip hinge a little bit if you wanted to. So another way to just ease in and out of tension.
Oh yeah,
Provide
feeling
some
that one, yep.
gentle stimulus, good. And then toes up, swivel the other way. This is the sural nerve and it provides sensory information to the outside of your ankle. So if you don't know where the outside of your ankle is in space, it's pretty tough to balance and pretty tough to move as well as you want to. But if we know where that is and you have a good healthy nerve here, your balance is going to get better, less risk of ankle injury, lower leg injuries. Good.
All right.
Way to go.
Oh, that feels really good.
Good.
Just like it went,
Shake it
almost
up.
like it went, ooh,
Yeah.
in my
some
lower
balance.
body.
Okay, good.
Awesome.
Let's retest one more time and then good to go. We'll wrap it
Yeah.
up. So Knees straight.
About
That's great.
Yeah, definitely further than when I started. When I started, if you guys remember, I was
Wow,
about here.
That's awesome.
So
Getting
it
better.
really, my brain liked all of that input,
Yeah.
right?
Good.
All right, is that it?
Yeah, I think so.
That's it? So
Yeah.
have fun, you guys. Remember, energy begets energy, you guys. You
That's
got
right.
to get up and just start moving,
Sure.
and then your whole body will follow. It will continue.
Yeah.
So make it a habit. Drink
Yeah.
lots of water. Get sleep, you guys, as much as you can.
Yeah.
Exercise will help that sleep.
Yeah.
Eat well. Energy, good energy foods for your body. Listen
Yeah.
to good stuff in your mind.
Yeah.
Try to turn the news off. Just
Yeah.
those are the things that we need to do, that we're responsible for.
So take care of
So
yourself.
yeah.
And move with your family. So
Yeah.
take advantage of the time that you can together and do something positive like this and move together. So
Yeah. All right, you guys.
hope it helps. Have an awesome day.
Yeah. We'll see you
Watching
soon.
these guys. Yeah. That's good.